Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review and wear test on the brand new Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte Foundation. But before we get started, I quickly do want to introduce myself for those of you guys who are new to my channel. Hi, welcome. My name is Jessica, aka the Mexican Beauty. I make videos on here on all things beauty, lifestyle, and fashion. So I would love for you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. While you're at it, hit that notification bell because that will make sure you are notified every single time that I upload a new video. And also, please don't forget to follow me over on Instagram, the Mexican Beauty, because whenever I'm not here on YouTube, I'm posting some amazing beauty and fashion lifestyle content over there. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this face because I want to see how this foundation is going to do on the skin. Okay, so I'm super excited to be reviewing this brand new Luminous Matte Foundation because Huda Beauty originally came out with the Faux Filter original foundation a few years ago. A lot of people loved it. A lot of people also didn't love it. It's a very full coverage matte foundation that just gives you a very filtered finish. Personally, I had great experience with this. I really loved that full coverage effect whenever I wanted to dress up and look amazing to the nines. This was one of my go-tos. They heard a lot of the issues that people were having, so they were like, you know what, let's go ahead and do this part 2 and make it 10 times better. And they came out with the Luminous Matte. So I already have moisturizer on my skin. I am using the Summer Fridays moisturizer that I've been really enjoying, really hydrating product, and it does really well with my makeup. And now I'm gonna be going in with the Huda Beauty Water Jelly Hydrating Grip Primer. But I love this primer because you guys can see it gives that intense hydration. It's kind of like that gel-like consistency, but it quickly soaks into your skin, and it's also tacky, which allows everything to really grip on nicely. I'm gonna bring you guys in super close now to apply the foundation. I actually also asked you guys over on Instagram stories how you guys want me to do just a full wear test of this new one, or if you want to see it side by side. And it was pretty close, but the seeing side by side one. So that's how I'm gonna do the old version of it compared to the new version. So for this new one, it is the Butter Pecan 330 Neutral. So I just feel like this shade really fits me really well. So we're gonna be applying this, and I'm going to just put it on the back of my hand. You guys can see it is a very full coverage consistency right off the bat. And I'm going to be applying this on my face. And I think this color really suits me well. So I'm gonna be using my Morphe brush. This is the JH03 brush that I always rave about. It says that this is a new and improved faux filter. It's back with the same full coverage, long-lasting properties that you love from the OG formula, both a 24-hour flexible wear that is luminous matte, and it is fragrance-free, which is I think one of the biggest things that people really wanted from this foundation. It gives you a true filter effect for instant coverage, so it's seamless that it immediately unifies skin tone and texture as it blurs skin to give a radiant finish. It is a non-cakey formula that is waterproof, super long wear, 24-hour, transfer-proof, fade-proof, sweat-proof, humidity-proof, and it is mask-proof. No matter what the weather, occasion, or situation is, the Faux Filter Luminous Matte will never let you down. And I'm really excited about this whole mask-proof, which we will put to the test today. So you guys can see, this is just with one layer, and I have to say, I am very impressed with the coverage. Honestly, I wasn't expecting anything less just because the original one does offer pretty much the same coverage. I would say though that if you are somebody that does struggle with dry skin, or you have normal skin but you tend to lean more towards dry skin, make sure that you do moisturize a lot, and you do also go in with a hydrating primer so that it sits really well. To be honest, to me right now, it's definitely giving me a more so matte finish. I do have some radiance peeking through, like right in this area, which I do appreciate because it doesn't look matte and flat. It looks like it has the matte effect, but it still has some life to it. It definitely does look very nice and smooth in the areas where I want it to look smooth. It does feel a little bit sticky, which kind of concerns me in terms of that point that they make that it is transfer proof, mask proof, because I'm like, if it's a little sticky on my hands, I feel like it's going to transfer. But we will have to see. Definitely be putting that to the test with a fresh new mask today. Now, whenever I do go back in and want to build up with this foundation, I do like going in with my sponge just to kind of absorb any extra product that I may not want on the face. Now we're going to go in with original Faux Filter foundation. This one I do have in the shade BAKLAVA, which is 360G. You guys will see the difference in color a little bit. And I'm happy that Huda Beauty did say, you know, if you do use it, make sure that you go in and look at the shade range, because you will not be your exact color, because they have updated and upgraded the shades. Right off the bat, the first thing that I am noticing, and that I noticed as soon as I used the new Luminous Matte Faux Filter, was the scent. There is no scent. So this is the BAKLAVA. And you guys can definitely see the color range. I do have to say, I feel like the original is a little bit harder to blend in. You really have to push the product into the skin. I feel like the new Luminous Matte Faux Filter blends in very, very seamlessly. But this is the new formula, and this is the OG. So let me know what you guys think. I'm really curious. I'm gonna finish off the rest of my makeup, and then I'm gonna come back and give you guys my very first impressions, and then we can go ahead and start our wear test. Hey guys, so I am back. I just finished the full face of makeup. All the details on this face will be down below in my description box, so you guys can check out some of these items. But I do wanna talk about the foundations. So, what are we thinking? So this is the OG Faux Filter. This is the new and improved Faux Filter. So I have to say, I honestly, like, first impressions, I feel like the side of the new and improved Faux Filter definitely looks a little bit more skin-like. I do feel like everything has sunk in really nicely into the skin, considering how full coverage it is. I feel like the side with the OG Faux Filter, it still looks like the product is sitting on top. I did go in with my concealer. For concealer, I did use my Holy Grail e.l.f. Hydrating Candle Concealer, and it worked great on top of the product, which I was very impressed with. I feel like sometimes when you go in with a full coverage foundation, you have to make sure that you go in with a hydrating concealer so that you can have that neutralized effect, as opposed to having two matte products and just full coverage products and it getting cakey and looking nasty. The concealer looks very healthy underneath. I did go ahead and bake the under eyes. I always use setting powder, let it absorb in just these areas because I crease a lot, but I did not apply powder anywhere else. The skin has not been powdered, so I think both sides do look very nice and matte and in place, and it's definitely giving me full coverage queen vibes. So right now it is noon, and this is actually perfect timing because we have time to really take this of the day. I'm gonna try to wear this for as long as possible so I can really give you guys full in-depth thoughts and show you side by side the difference. I'll be sharing also the up close and personal in natural lighting clips so that you guys can see how they compare super up close, which one looks better in your opinion, because I know that really does help you guys out. So that's pretty much it for now, and I'll see you guys later for my final thoughts, so keep watching. Hey guys, so I am just checking in. I actually wanted to do the mask test because the new formula does claim to be mask proof. So I am using this mask that I've never used before. You guys will see the transfer if it has transfer. So I'm about to take it off. Okay, so we do have transfer from both sides, from the original, which is this side, and from the new and improved, which is this side. You guys can see it is not transfer proof, clearly, but I do want to see how it wears, if any came off or what. I feel like right here we had a little bit of some come off, right here. So old version, new version, which one do you think looks better? I kind of like how this side looks better, but I'm going to continue with the rest of my day. Right now it is 2 p.m. so you guys will see me at the end of the day for my final thoughts. Just wanted to show you guys how this does with masks. So I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, so I am back right now. It is 8:30 p.m. and I've pretty much worn these foundations for the entire day. I'm ready to give you guys my final thoughts on the brand new Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte Foundation, which is on this side, and then this side is the original Faux Filter Foundation. So, what are you guys thinking? Let me know down below as usual. I personally really am enjoying the new and improved version of the Faux Filter Foundation. I feel like they really listened to people's concerns with the original one, which one of the biggest ones was fragrance. They added more shades, and they also did a really good job of making a product that still gave you that really full coverage, but didn't feel super heavy. And I feel like this side for some reason just kind of sits a little bit heavier and a little bit more foundation-y than this side. This side I just feel like everything melts into the skin. The one thing that I was a little disappointed on, and I wish that they just hadn't claimed, was that it's mask proof, because you guys saw in the previous clip, this is not mask proof. I do have to say, I feel like the original one transferred more because this part of my face is much more sheared out than this side right here. The only place where I did see some product come off easily was right here, and you guys can see that too. So I definitely would say this foundation is one that is geared towards somebody who wants full coverage, a nice soft matte that will last you a long day. I would also say that if you are somebody that is worried about your makeup settling into your fine lines, I wouldn't get this foundation because it does set into fine lines easier. You guys can see up here, it's set into these little fine lines, especially when I make expressions, like it just separates there. So if you're somebody that doesn't like that, you probably won't like this. But if you're somebody that does own the original foundation and you love it, and let's say you just got it or you're like halfway done, just go through it, and when you're done this, then you can use that. I wouldn't say there's something completely different. The biggest difference right away is definitely the smell. If you don't mind the smell, it doesn't affect your skin, then you're good using this. But if you're somebody that didn't like the scent, didn't like how that felt, you want a more so breathable, soft matte finish, then you're gonna like the new one a lot. If you have sensitive skin and you've been dying to use this Huda Beauty Faux Filter, but you couldn't because of the scent on the old one, you're gonna really like this one. So this is definitely the foundation for the glam girl or boy, because I mean, it really gives it to you. One more thing I forgot to mention is that I think they are taking out the original one because I don't see it on Sephora's website anymore. I may be wrong, but I didn't see it on the website. I'm only seeing the new version of it. And there's also 1.18 ounces in the new foundation, which I think is great. It's a little bit more than standard size, so you definitely get your money's worth for $40. If you're somebody looking for all the things that I mentioned, then it's definitely gonna be worth it to buy for you. If you're somebody who likes really natural, then I would say no, because this is a more matte foundation. Unless you really go in and hydrate, and maybe separate. Those are the final thoughts. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Let's me know to continue doing these types of videos for you guys. And I think that's all I have for you guys. So don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay beautiful. And I'll see you guys very, very soon for a brand new video.